Hold up one second, guys. I know the stream's going to start. I'm going to start streaming in just 1 second. I'm actually putting some images into our Discord server. Just want to make sure they're going through. I'm having a lot of, like, my desk has got a really rough wood texture, so, and I've been gaming a lot. So what's happening is it's actually developing a pretty good irritation on my, about, 5 inches below my wrist, where my arm rests on the edge of this desk, and it's tearing my arm up a little bit. So I've got a solution. I actually bought a sleeve, something like riders, like bicyclists use on their arms. And this is going to hopefully protect my arm from the rough wood texture of my desk. And I'm going to put a picture of this in my Discord server. And if that doesn't work, what I'll do is I'll just grab some sort of a wristband that'll just cover that part of my arm that rests against the edge of my desk. The edge of my desk is very rough and very sharp, and so it is causing quite an irritation on my skin from so much gameplay. Alright, so let's go in. So what we're going to try to do is, I know I need to keep leveling, of course, and I really need to level my engineering. So really what I need to look at right now is my inventory. And as you can see, my inventory is, I got outbid. Ooh, I did win this auction for the Ravager crown, though. So if I can get to level 38, we got about 3 different Ravager items. I also won this auction for this chromite. Now, this is something I'm setting up for level 40. Actually, excuse me, I kind of like the chromite set. Let's go ahead and grab this leather. And let's get rid of this. Because what we're going to do here is we're going to make some bronze frameworks. And we could just keep making quite a few of these and hopefully leveling my engineering skill up quite a bit. I gotta take a look at my engineering guide. Let's see. Vanilla. Wow, level engineering. There's several different guides. This seems to be leveling up. So I need, what am I gonna run out of? I'm gonna run out of wool cloth here. I'm sure I've got more wool cloth. I like that the bronze framework's still yellow. I'm gonna keep making them as long as it's yellow. Now it's green, so. Alright, let's open up our engineering guide. We're going to take a look at what is the best thing to make at level 170, and they're going to tell me that explosive sheeps are good. Also, we're going to need some silver contacts. Explosive sheeps require the whirring brine skinsmo, which you don't have, so we need to make some of those. I may have, I'm pretty sure I got some of these in the bank. Okay, so we definitely need some wool cloth. We're not going to need silk cloth. We're not going to need this. We aren't really going to need any iron bars right now. Do we have any whirring gizmos? We got a few. Not as many as I would like. Oh, here we go. Here's more, so that's not bad. We also have quite a bit more ore in my bags. Here, let's grab these things. And let's get rid of this iron, this jade. And, okay, let's take a look. Explosive sheeps. So yeah, we should be able to make quite a few of these. Let's go ahead. Requires an anvil. We're also going to need more bronze frameworks. And so let's grab this wool. And to make the bronze frameworks, we just need some more medium leather, which I have. Grab these. Don't really need the iron bars at the moment. And what else? Anything else here we might need? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Let's put our tabard back on. We have 11 gold. So let's go see what we can make. Really need to get my engineering up as high as I can. Just for the biggest reason, just to clear room out of my bank inventory. Because, you know, as I level up, I get so much junk. And then at some point in time, I always have to go and just start crafting just to get rid of this stuff. Hooking up my other screen here. What's up, Kurt? I am going to try to level up some of this engineering. And I would really like to get to level 38 because I've got about 3 Ravager items I would like to equip. Let's turn the music down. It is very loud. That is better. And we got some Coca-Cola. And we're good to go. I really need to clean this mouse. It's about time that I actually buy a new keyboard too. I go through mice and keyboards so fast. I mean, honestly, I probably go through a keyboard about every 8 months to a year. I just wear them out. If it's like a really good mechanical keyboard, it'll last me a little bit longer. Like this keyboard, is probably going on 2.5 years because it's a mechanical keyboard. My mouse is the second Logitech G300, I think it is. It's basically considered the MOBA mouse, but actually, it's all right. It's not great, but it gets the job done. All right, so let's go ahead and make bronze framework. I didn't grab the leather. That's okay. Let's go ahead and make all the sheep. And then we'll see where we can go from there. This music's too loud. I mean, sorry, the in-game sound is too loud. I'm a stickler for in-game sound. I like to be able to hear it, but I don't want to hear too much of it. So I prefer to hear the music as opposed to the in-game sound. Hopefully my mic sounds okay, Kurt. I haven't tested it. I've kind of gotten the bad habit of not testing my mic recording. Sometimes the mic will get a little wonky. Hopefully it sounds okay. Okay. We're going to get to about 182. Looking at my engineering guide, really would like to get to 185 and make the iron grenades. So let's go and head back. Make some more bronze frameworks, which means we need more wool cloth. We'll go ahead and put the sheep in here. Let's see what the sheep sell for. The sheep sell for 50 silver, so I mean, it's not like the sheep and stuff. They're nice to have when you're leveling. Sometimes they can actually save you, but it's also, I mean, this is a gold right here, you know. So you can also sell the stuff too if you want to get some money, which I can always use more money. So I think I'm just going to vendor the explosive sheep. I also have this, which is I don't need, right? Yeah, 8 strength, 8 spirit now. Even though they're kind of neat looking shoulders, they are quest reward. But spirit, really? I mean, if they were 8 strength, 8 stamina, 8 spirit, then oh yeah, I'd wear them. But man, that's kind of depressing that they don't have any stamina on them. Alright, so we need leather. This. And let's see if we can find any more. Let's also go ahead and grab some of these other things that we can just throw in my bank. Now that I've cleared a little bit of room. Not a lot, but a little bit. Okay, as you can see, I've got some Ravager items here that we need to... We have to get to level 38, so that's the goal tonight, is I really want to get to 38. If I can. Okay. Alright, let's create as many of these as we can. Wait a minute. Explosive sheep. So what we need more of here is really just the wool cloth. Kind of sucks I don't have more wool cloth. I actually thought I had more. Let me check the bank again. I don't want to waste too much time. Okay, we can go ahead and learn our jumper cables. And you gotta be careful now because we're getting close to 40, so you really don't want to spend too much money on mail. The Ravager set's the last set I generally buy, usually because it doesn't sell for that much money, because a lot of people won't pay a lot of money for level 38 items. And they would rather just wait till 40. But I'm kind of an auction house whore, or auction house junkie, so. And I actually like the way the Ravager set looks. It actually looks pretty cool, except for the sandals. They actually are. It's kind of like a Roman, you know, set. It's got like these pieces of like wood or leather and strips that are wrapped around your legs and with the leather strap, and then it's got sandals, actual like Roman looking kind of sandals, which that's the part about it I don't like, because I just don't think it's very practical, but it's a pretty cool looking set overall. Now we were trying to get to, I think, 185, so we've got one more sheep to make. We'll see if we make it. Oh yeah, we did, so that's cool. Now we're going to just see if we can find a vendor. I know there's one around here somewhere. Not this guy. Not this guy. Someone here is a vendor. So many guys. Expert blacksmith. Here we go. Blacksmith supplies. Repair. Geez, 32 silver. We're just going to sell this stuff. It's like 1.5 gold. We're going to sell this. And is there anything else we can get rid of here? I hate selling the hog shanks. I'll probably go through that stuff. Let's put this steak up here. And seething turtle bisque. I didn't even know I had that, so let's put that up here. These are just foods I can use. I throw them on my bars over here, right, just so I see them and so I actually use them. And that's good. So we're still really got quite a few things in our inventory, but let's hit the engineering trainers and see what engineering stuff we can learn. And then I'll have to clear out my inventory, check the auction house, and then we're off. Now, we'll have to decide, do we want to do Stranglethorn Vale or do we want to do Theramore Island? My thought, and what I put on the video, was I was going to do Theramore Island. And my goal, I mean, there's the turtle quest out there, plus there's also a couple other quests. If you look, oops, that's not Theramore, I'm sorry, down here. If you look over here, there's this one and there's these, so I really want to check out those quests. Just ran right past my trainer, as I always do. But yeah, I like Theramore. Theramore's not bad. Okay, so you can see there's quite a few things. Iron grenade, solid dynamite we're going to need. Iron grenade we're going to need. And the other thing we're looking for, solid blasting bow, we're definitely going to need that. This, advanced target dummy. This is a big one, because we can make the advanced target dummy, and then when it breaks down, we should be able to salvage and hopefully get some fused wirings out of it. So we're going to want to make a lot of advanced target dummies, just so we can actually try to make some money. Yeah, it's pretty weird. I've got this gaming sleeve on because I was having problems with the edge of my desk being so sharp and having this wood grain texture to it. It was causing like an irritation on my arm because I've been playing gaming so much, and so I bought this sleeve, slides over my forearm. Hopefully will kind of protect my arm a little bit. I mean, I look like a ninja or something, because it literally goes from like my armpit all the way down to my wrist. It's really a sleeve for bicyclists, but I thought it might work for a gaming sleeve. They actually have gaming sleeves, but I didn't like any of them. If this doesn't work, if it's too tight, I did wrap one of them around like a container in the kitchen to try to stretch it out a little bit so it's not quite so tight, because I really don't want anything that's going to be like a compression or like limit my circulation at all. So we'll test this out, and if I start to get dizzy and passed out, you guys will know if I disappear from the stream for a while. But you can see here we've got these boots. These are the chromite, so they look okay. Now the helm's actually quite nice. It's just kind of, actually that's not the Ravaged one is the one I was thinking. But the stats on it are nice. I mean, look, 15 stamina, 7 strength, so that's pretty nice. Now let's see if we can get some of this in my bank. I don't think I'll be able to. Ooh. Also, I want to see, what does it take to make goblin jumper cables? Shadow gem. Here, fused wirings. Sometimes you'll shock a dead player back to life. A very unique item for engineering that actually comes in quite handy in raids and some other instances. In dungeons and such. Okay, we're not going to be able to put any of this stuff away, unfortunately, so gonna have to do what I always do, which is just mail this shit off. And man, really got quite a bit of junk in my inventory right now. Okay, that, and then let's mail this and this. Sure. And we'll just try to use up all this other stuff in combat. And so we do have some quest items in my inventory that, I mean, it makes me think I should go to Stranglethorn Vale just because I have items in my inventory that are for quests in Stranglethorn Vale. So it'd be good to just get those quests done and just clear out the inventory. So we may do STV. First, let's take a look at armor. What I'm really looking for here is miscellaneous trinket. And I'm really trying to find, 16 bag. 10 gold. This is one of my favorite trinkets. We got one here for medium for 5 gold. We're going to bid on that. If I can get it for 5 gold, I'll be pretty happy. These are pretty bit longer, so we'll just keep an eye on those. But let's do a bid on that. That's good. I mean, if I can get that for 5 gold, I'll be very happy. What I like about the 6-demon bag is when you use it, it has a couple of different effects that it can do. It can shoot a frostbolt, it can shoot a fireball. What I like about it is most of the times, I'd say like 7 times out of 10 or 6 times out of 10, it will shoot like a ranged attack. So it's great for pulling. It's great for pulling mobs, or for trying to knock down a mob that's running away. That might be, running into a pack and aggroing other mobs. So I find it extremely useful. I even use that trinket all the way up to like level 58 or 60, just because if I'm running instances, it's nice to have that extra range pull. When I'm doing BRD and stuff, I can pull mobs with it, or I can try to take down a mob who's trying to get away. So really, really, really like that trinket along with my Uther's strength. And I didn't see Uther's strength, so now it's a really long flight to Booty Bay. So what are we gonna do? My hearth is in Darkshire, so I think let's take a look real quick. If we go to STV, I've got a couple quests to turn in. Goblin sponsorship complete. And what else is complete? Supply and demand. Let's also check our inventory, make sure. So supply and demand, we should have some sort of item in here for that, I would think. But we want to make sure that I didn't leave these items in my bag. Supply and demand. Okay, so we've got the large crocodile skins right here. And the other one, I don't even know where the other one is. So we got at least one of them, so let's go ahead at Hearth. And there's a bank at Booty Bay, so if it is in the bank, we can grab it. But I really want to get to level 38 if we can. That would be nice. And didn't check the guild to see who's online. Huh. My guild is pretty dead, to be honest, but it's okay. So we got Volya at 38, Clanty at 38. So they've already played today and got to 38. I was 37 when I logged off yesterday, and Volya was 36, so he got not only to 37, but 38, which means he doesn't have a job, though, that bastard. So he gets to play during the day, and I don't, but I need to catch up to him. So, got some rain, which I always like. Yes, we're gonna go to Booty Bay and do some of the Booty Bay quests. And I know my quest log is pretty bad. It's pretty crowded. Now this one is in South Shore, so down the Scarlet Path is nice. Dark Council, we need the Head of Nagaz. That's gonna be fairly difficult to do solo until I get to maybe like closer to 40. I think we'll need to be around level 40 because the mobs over there are 40. They're not elite, but they're level 40. And I'll have to kill about, 6 in a row just to get to that guy to kill him. We really, really, really need Uther's Strength. I'm not sure. I think it's like level 45. Let us take a look. Vanilla, wow. Uther's Strength. I've been looking for when you're leveling up your characters in Classic, you should always, if you don't know, you don't know. But if you do know, and you kind of know what gear you want, like there's certain trinkets I'm always looking for. There's certain items I'm always looking for. So I'm constantly looking at the auction house for a good price on those items. Don't wait until you're like of level to use the item. Like if the item's 45, don't wait till you're 45. I mean, keep looking for it from like level 30 up. And because you just might get it, you might see it at a really, really great price. And, a lot of times I buy items, levels and levels before I even can use them. Like, the 16 bag, I think, was 46, but I just did a bid on that for 5 gold because that's a really good price for that. If I can get the 16 bag for 5 gold, then I'm good. Uther's Strength is level 52. Well, it says you requires level 47, so it's about the same time as the 16 bag. Now, all it does is it has a 2% chance when struck to proc a shield around you that protects you from damage. The nice thing is... nice. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like a great trinket. Like you think only has a 2% chance to proc, but when you're doing AOE with a Paladin, you'll say you've got 5, 6, 7, 8 mobs on you. That thing procs like almost every fight, like almost every pull. I'll go and pull like 6 mobs, and it'll proc. Sometimes I've seen it proc like 2, 3, 4 times in one fight, and the thing is, it absorbs like 250 or 300 damage. That's a lot of damage, I mean, I'm gonna have a lot more health, obviously at level 40, 47, but still, it makes a big difference. It really does, and especially when it procs like maybe 3 times in one fight. I mean, you're talking it might save you like upwards of like 900 health that it's absorbed, damage it's absorbed. So it's a really, really, really good trinket for an AOE Paladin or a Paladin that likes to tank a lot and take a lot of mobs on at once. Alright, Zabudi Bay. Expert alchemist.
Sweetheart,
Yeah?
the laundry got like a 6 more minutes.
Alright. Alright, good night, babe. Love you. Hey, Amber.
Yeah?
Can you put some hangers in there, or are there some in there?
There's tons of hangers inside there.
Alright, thank you. I just didn't want to go and wake you up. Alright, laundry's I'm drying some clothes. It's gonna be done in about 6 minutes. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a break while I just hang those things up. And then I'll be back playing. Where is this damn quest? It's not below me. No. Is it? Ah, maybe it is in here. I forgot. I have actually forgotten what this is. Down. Down, down, down to Goblin Town. I'm all confused. I'm like running around in circles. Okay, that's the goblets off of the gorillas. Holy crap, where is this? Oh, what is this? Is that the captain quest? Oh yeah, we want to do that quest. That's a good one. It's kind of an opening quest to some of the other ones. Where is this guy at? Oh, Biskim, is he up? He must be up high. I'm totally lost. I can't figure out what this damn quest is. Alright, let's go to the inn. Okay, so there's so many quests in Booty Bay. I mean, there's really a ton. Some of them are pretty difficult. And they scale. They start like all the way down like level 30 and they go all the way up to like 40, like 44 or something. I mean, really high, so. Alright, hostile takeover. What is this? That's probably gonna. Oh, shit. There's another one. Ooh, the Stone of Ties. I was gonna say, I knew my quest log was just about to fill up. Hey, Kurt, I'm pretty good. A little tired. Gonna have to fold some laundry here in a minute, so I'm gonna take a little. Have to take a little break to do that as soon as it's done. Stockades. Let's abandon this quest. Stockades quest. I'll probably. Now that I'm at this level, I doubt I'm gonna be going back to the stockades. I cannot seem to find this. Is it below me? Let's jump down. The only thing I can think of is that it's.
Can't leave the litter boxes in that bathroom. It makes the walls.
There, hold on. Wait. Be right back. Amber. I washed. Amber. Amber. Yeah, I know. Alright, I got about 2 minutes before I gotta fold some laundry here. Cannot seem to find this. Alright, he's gotta be above me. Oh my god, this is ridiculous that I can't find this quest giver. Yeah, I think I remember where he is now. He's up here around the corner, I think. Here we go. Alright. Alright, guys, I'm going to be back. I'm going to fold some laundry. I'll be right back. Be back in a few minutes. Yes. Hey Mason, what's up? Yeah, well, you know, I've been really busy with RL stuff, so I haven't been able to play as much. And like I said before, I'm not really in any hurry to get to level 60, so these servers aren't going anywhere. Everybody's gonna rush to 60 and be like, "Look at me!" But that's all right. I'll take my sweet time. I'll get there when I get there. Now, quest log is full. What other quests do we have? I could have sworn I've got. Oh, the other one is. Oh, it's over here. I was like, where is this other question mark? Let's turn this one in. Goblin sponsorship. In Booty Bay. Okay. Yeah, it sucks during the week. I just have to work so much. I don't have the ability to play as much. 39.5. Shit. Who's this guy? Oh, it's a fisherman. This is a fisherman. All right, so you can see I don't do the Booty Bay quests that much, at least not in a long time, so I don't remember where they all are, which is funny. It's because on a PvP server doing Booty Bay it's not STV, it's ST Vietnam, man. It's like a freaking, it gets rough. I thought he said he was 39.5. I was like, holy shit. It's like, I'm not going to catch you if you're 30. I'm way behind. All right. All right, so we got this quest. Turn in. Bring the fuel regular blueprints to roast. Okay, I'm not sure where those are at. This one. All right, let's go ahead and there's more quests to be had here, but I'm just too many in my inventories, in my quest logs. So let's just go ahead and start working on these. And we are 37, so we can grind the water elementals now, which I forgot about. Those are like 37, 38, and that is definitely nice for, to be able to have the water. I don't think I'm gonna make it up there. You know what? I wonder if let's try that again. Let's see if I can make it all the way across that, because it is a time saver. If we can make it across without having to go back down. I don't think we can make it, because we need to be able to stay on the roof and not fall down. We've got this. Oh, well, there's the path over there, though. Does this go all the way across? Yeah, I believe it does. Again, like I said, it's been a long time since I've really tried to do the STV quests. Although I've done them all before, but more, back in 2004, 5, 6. Not on private servers that much, because in PvP servers, STV is just too much of a nightmare for Protection Paladin. Just too much PvP. I get killed too much. And they really have gangs. Like, I've played on servers, private servers, where they're just gangs of people ganking people, man. What's up, Ken? Hey, him. How you been? Love you.
You smell good.
I do. Thank you. Thank you.
Night,
Night, babe. I gotta get to 38. Amber was just saying goodnight. Yes. Hey, Ken, how's it going? I see Mason's everybody's catching up to me though, Mason, man. I just, it's tough when now that I'm, during the weeks I'm working, I don't get a chance to play that much. Oh man, level 40. This is what I was telling you about with STV. It's like, oh yeah, it's great STV. You're level 30 when you're at the top of the zone. By the time you get to the bottom, it's level 40. So what we really need to do is move up and start doing these quests up in the more in the upper northern section. But there is one quest here where I can just grab this paperwork. So let's go ahead and see if we can just snag this real quick. Because it looks like people have kind of come through here and cleared this out. So I just want to at least do this one really quick. You took a break from 11, playing some poker? I can, nice. Well, I had to go to the doctor this morning, then I had to work, and I still have more work to do. My people at work being jerks right now. They dropped a bunch of last-minute work on us because they screwed up and didn't tell us about it. They're like, oh, we thought we told you we needed all this. And so they dropped, like, all this work and interrupting my current code sprint. So it's like, everybody's like freaking out. Oh, we need all this stuff done right now. And so I was trying to get it done, but I finally just said, fuck it. And said, you know what, I'm just going to play some WoW. Have to go into the office tomorrow and do it. And Volya was nice enough to send me some heavy armor kits and some thick armor kits. And I'm saving the thick for the Ravager set that I got. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the heavy just yet. Alright, and back we go. There should be a quest over here for One Eye. Well, I'm sure my quest log is full, so we'll just skip that for now. You can see how, these quests down here start to get orange and red. Ooh, I didn't know I had special forces. That's a quest we can do way up north. Panther Mastery, sure, we can do this one maybe. Stone of Tides, Favor. We can probably do that one. Some assembly required. We can probably do this one, Archer Mastery. These are the ones that we kind of want to do. This one and this one, these two. So there's quite a few we can do. Just easy kill quests. So if I knock out all these guys, I probably should get myself pretty close to 38. And the Gillets is killing the gorillas, but I don't know if I'm probably a little bit too low level to really do those effectively. These guys are going to be like level 41. I still need Bola to attach this to my weapon, but it's alright for now. What is my weapon? It's level 35. It's still good till like level 39. Right around 40, I need to start looking for an upgraded weapon. Cyrillan, what's up, man? Just trying to get this Paladin to level 38. Not too far from level 40 now. Is there any armor that's fairly recent? Levels. This probably have these shoulders for a little while. But you can't do it on shoulders. I really need to upgrade my chest piece. Okay, we're gonna need. All of these are just really too high for me. We need to get back up into this area, killing the panthers and getting the Shadowmaw panthers and the singing crystal shards. And what else we got going on? Say Elder Stranglethorn tigers. I mean, honestly, it probably would have been faster to fly. If you look at the map here, it would have been faster for me just to fly to Darkshire, Duskwood, and probably run to here. I'm pretty sure I've timed that before. But, it's all good. Gives me a chance to catch up with people in the stream. Not that there's that many people in the stream. Oh, we got like 10 people watching, so it's not too bad. But yeah, we're trying to get to level 38. This is a pretty good level to start farming the elementals for elemental water, which is pretty good. I mean, it's just nice because it saves you a ton of money. It's the same level as this nectar, so it's 1344 mana, which isn't bad for Paladin because you just don't have that much of a mana pool. I mean, look, I've only got 1391 mana, so it's pretty good to farm those and just get a bunch of that water and save yourself some money from having to actually buy it. Buying the water can be very expensive. Yeah, I don't really care for Stranglethorn. I don't know if is she aggressive? I don't think she is. If she is, we'll just smack her in the face. Yeah, I didn't think Samantha was. But I'm not a big fan of Stranglethorn. And yeah, you're right. I'm pretty sure it's faster. But this is the first time I played on a PvE server for quite some time, so it's kind of nice that at least I can do the quest here if I want. You know, it's not ST, Vietnam, is what people like to call this in the private server community. You know, servers are like ST Vietnam. And of course there's Shadowmaw panthers here, and it's best just to kind of, run around through these areas, just see if you can aggro one. Here's one. Yeah, I just am not doing as much damage as I would like. How far are we from Sanctuary? We're still a ways away. I mean, we still need 4 more levels until we can get Blessing of Sanctuary. I've always felt that right around 42, 43, when you're using the build the way I use, when you're using my build, if you go into to get Consecration, then you go into Protection and go down to Sanctuary. Once you get around like level 43, you start to see you just start to get a lot better at that point. And of course, obviously, getting plate gears makes a huge difference, because I usually like to AOE grind, mobs that are doing melee to me, physical attacks, because obviously I'm going to mitigate that damage a lot better. So once we go into plate at level 40, it drastically increases. I'm going to go from 40% damage reduction up to like probably 53%, and just like once I hit 40, just by upgrading to plate gear over mail gear. So it's a big difference. You made the mage in vanilla, and you really missed the free water food. Yeah. I tell you what, I'll show you if you keep watching the stream here. I'm going to show you where I farm water at this level, and a lot of times, I'll just, a lot of times I'll farm it for like even just sit there and farm it for a couple levels and not even do quests. It takes a while, like a couple hours probably to do like a level doing it that way, but definitely not as fast. But I do need the water, so it's not a bad idea just to farm it for at least maybe 6 or 7 bars. Just even doing that will probably give me like 80 to 100 water, and that can last me quite a while. There's one here, as you can see, but there's also a Shadowmaw Panther that that walks right up by this log up here. So let's check it out and see if he's there. There's always one by the log. There he is. Woon, what's up, man? Started your own character, a priest, though, with a friend, 14 Safari, having lots of fun. Made a greater magic wand recently, almost 20. Yeah. The greater magic wand is a huge upgrade. And I believe it requires, what, level 13 or 14 for that? I think it's 13. But yeah, the greater magic wand is a must. And now that the servers have been up a while, you can... Ooh, that was a big... Look at that, I did 159 damage with that judgment. But now the servers have been up a while, the price of buying those have gone down. But if you can just make your own, obviously that's nice, too. We're just going to zigzag through here a little bit and see if we can get some more Shadow Maw Panthers. You just kind of want to do like a little bit of a zigzag pattern. See if you can get some of these stealthers. Like here's one. Yeah, I might as well just grab both these. It's just good XP. I can even do hammer. Never be afraid to use your hammer of justice, even just to mitigate damage a little bit, because it only takes 50 mana, which is a base, you know, as compared to most of your mana pools, it's not a lot. So right now, though, if you look at my mana, I'm only at 22%, so I'm not really going to use another consecrate right now. I'll just go ahead. Wait, we'll look at my righteous is up. I'll just go ahead and judge this guy with righteous. I'll throw up seal of the light, then I'll throw consecrate, and then we'll go ahead and judge. Next time it comes up, we'll judge light. Then we'll throw up seal of the righteousness and start regenerating our health. And that should put me at about 0 mana, and it was about 2%. So when you play the Paladin long enough, as a protection Paladin, you just understand, like, you know, what rotations you use at what time. You know, based on, you just get a feel for how much mana you have and how much your skills cost. And, you know, and like, again, it's just something that you learn by playing a lot, so. And again, I don't mind burning through mana like this, and, you know, just go ahead and drink. And I haven't even got a food buff, so let's go ahead and put a food buff up. But don't be afraid to burn through mana. I mean, the whole point of playing Protection Paladin is to AoE mobs down. So if you can pull 3 or 4 mobs at a time and just kill them as fast as you can, just sit and drink. It doesn't take that long to I'm already back at full mana, so it doesn't take that long. I mean, of course, over time of going 0 to 60, it's not going to be fast. I mean, you're not going to be a fast leveler, but it's fun. A lot more fun than just standing back with a 2-handed weapon and waiting 3.5, 4 seconds for every swing to go, and then see it miss. I hate that. Swing this big ass the weapon. It's like whiff. I missed. Yeah, it's never fun. If you want to play a protection paladin, if you want to tank on your paladin, then I would recommend you rush consecrate and then just start tanking dead mines. I mean, that's what I do. You know, I get to 20, get consecrate, and then usually I run dead mines like once or twice just to kind of get my feet wet, you know, kind of get back to my, you know, get my tanking skills back up to where they need to be, and then I'm ready to go. Then I just start leveling. I won't run dead mines more than once or twice, and just like in the off chance maybe I'll get some gear, and it's just decent XP, and, you know, you have the quest. Make sure you have the quest, of course, and just knock those quests out. This particular time, I didn't do dead mines. I think I tanked it once, but I didn't have all the quests, so... I mean, it was no problem tanking it. I didn't have any issues. But I didn't have all the quests, so that kind of sucked, but oh well. I mean, STV is kind of slow. I mean, you end up running around a lot, and there's also a lot of people in STV. There's always a lot of people in STV, so you're always fighting people. Like, whereas if I was in, if I chose to go Theramore, I mean, look at all these dead bodies. If I chose to go to Theramore Island right now, I probably wouldn't be fighting that many people. But here I am, and I don't really want to have to take a break to go over there. And again, like I said, I do want to hit the Stone of Tides here and farm the elementals. So we're just going to make our way that way. We are going to have to come back here at some point and do these quests. Now we do need the Crocodile skins. We can nail those guys a little bit too. Let's hit the coast. Yeah, thanks. Hey, thanks, Woon, for passing on the channel. I mean, I love the Protection Paladin. I mean, if I can help people learn anything about the Paladin, it makes me happy. I'm not an expert, but I know quite a bit about the Paladin. It's one of those classes in vanilla / classic WoW that's just maybe a little bit misunderstood. People don't think you can tank that well, but that's really not true. You can tank. You can even raid tank. You just have to have really good gear and a lot of consumables, a lot of buffs. We got a couple of them over here. Sweet. But the thing is, you're really gonna need like tier 2 like rating gear, and then to go tank the tier. You know, if you can get the stuff from Black Temple. So basically, you want to get in a guild where, you know, and let them run the raids, get all their gear, let all their main tanks get their gear. Then hopefully they can bring you in and help you gear up your Paladin. So you can get some decent gear. Once you have some decent raid gear, you can actually start main tanking MC and stuff like that. But it's not going to be easy. You're probably going to die a lot. But you can definitely do it. It's doable. Let's just put it that way. I've talked to some people who have done it, so. Okay, we do need crocodiles, so let's go ahead and get ourselves some crocodiles. I am running low on mana drink, so it is a good time to hit that island. 30. You can see a lot of my gear's kind of starting to get old. My gloves are pretty good. My bracers are level 26, and I think my boots are, my leggings are 26, so I really should upgrade some of these things. I know Volya would probably be like, no, don't waste the money. But it really does help you when you're leveling to have gear that's at least, you know, close to the level you are. Usually I don't go this far over towards the coast to get the shadow mods, but this time it's been pretty lucrative. Or pretty good, you know, it's been, you know, pretty amazing that I've gotten this many. Usually I walk through here and they're either all dead or I just don't see any, but. We're still on rest time, so we're getting 460 experience per kill, which is a lot. I need some more mana drink. I need to get to that island. Wow, they're spawning right on top of each other here. She feared that one. Okay. This is a pretty good spot for this quest because they just keep spawning right here. So, thanks for fearing it for me. I guess she was mad that I hit it, but I need it for the quest. There's one over here. Yes, we're just waiting here. We'll just stand here until the croc decides to come back. Oh, great. It's on her. Okay, well, let's run around and see if we can get a Shadow Maw Panther. Take a quick peek for the Shadow Maw. I don't want to go too far because I don't want to lose my crocodile. And I did. It reset. Oh well. Them's the breaks. Let's go ahead. Well, yeah, we have a lot of food. We don't have enough mana drink. Okay. Tiger Master's done. Yeah, it's good to have an extra monitor when you're playing a protection paladin, just so you can pull up Netflix, you know? Like right now, I'm just auto-attacking. Just start watching Netflix or something. Protection paladin leveling is the Netflix king, is the Netflix spec. That's what we should call it. Yeah, people don't level prot. I level prot from 1 all the way to 60. I don't even bother with any other spec. I love prot. I think it's very enjoyable to play. You know, I've always liked it. I first started playing prot on a private server about 3 years ago. I've been playing it ever since, and you know, I find it really fun. And I don't like the rep spec. I find it very boring. I wouldn't ever play holy just simply because I love priests too much. So if I was going to play holy, I would just play my priest. I've got a level 10 holy priest right now. And, you know, I'll jump on her eventually and level her up. I've also got a 21 hunter. Man, these are all dead. That warlock must have come through here and killed them all. Alright, well, since they're all dead, we're just going to... It's never good to have downtime, so I'm just going to go ahead and kill a tigress here. Just for XP while I wait for those others to respawn. But, yeah, I mean, pretty much... Yeah, you're not going to see too many people doing protection paladin when they're leveling. You may see people tank as a paladin at 60 or something, but you don't run into too many. Like when you see me get to like level 50 or 52 and I'll be an Angora Crater killing like 6, 7, 8 raptors at a time, I'll have hordes people. I'll have a lot of people running by me and they'll stop and look at me like, what the hell? Because you just don't see. I remember in the past 3 years playing protection paladin, I've leveled 2 of them to 60 and a couple others to around 40. And all that time in 3 years, I've only like maybe twice seen someone at like past level 40 on a protection paladin. Like twice in like 3 years. Once I saw a guy who was doing exactly what I was doing. I mean, he was AoE leveling, killing a lot of mobs. I think he was around level 45, 50. And I kind of waved at him and said, hey, nice. Play just like I do. But you don't see it too often. Your group killing knuckle dusters at level 12. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I mean, that's the cool thing is if you are a little bit lower level, you can just get in a group, you know, and do it, you know. It was weird how those 3 alligators spawned. This has to do with the dynamic spawning. I'm 100% certain of it, because what I've seen so far on these classic servers is that if you get in different zones and there's nobody near you, the mobs won't respawn as fast, or they won't spawn as many of them. But as soon as, like, a couple people walk by, like, let's say a mage and a warlock ran up here and stood next to me, I guarantee you that these crocodiles will start respawning faster. So they definitely have some code in there that's doing something with dynamic respawns. Give me some. You can actually kill those frenzies for fish, and then actually there's a cooking recipe for it. Some sort of frenzy fish fillet or something. I can't remember what the benefits is, if it's just stat food or not. Yeah, I really Like for me to AoE a lot of mobs right now at this level 37, they would have to be like around level 34, 35, because of just, you know, like if I was killing like maybe 3 raptors that were level 34, it would be pretty easy. Of course, that it really changes once you start to get up. Once you get the plate gear, that's going to make a big difference. And of course, once I get Holy Shield and a few other things, and a few trinkets and different things, I can start blowing through mobs. And of course, once I get into Undergore Crater and start double stacking poisons on a couple different weapon sets, you know, I'll have a couple different weapons, and I'll swap them in and out. And I'll get the Venomhide poison off the raptors there applied to my weapon, which lasts 9 hours, by the way. It's an amazing buff for your weapon. You can stack 3 stacks of poison with 1 weapon, and then you can weapon swap. And I've gotten maybe 5, almost 6 stacks of poison at once. And I'll tell you what, mobs die really fast. Now, if you had a dual weapon, man, I would love to do a Fury Warrior and get him into Ungoro and get that poison on 2 sets of weapons. You'd be stacking so much poison. It'd be pretty amazing. And then, of course, there's also the crystals. You know, when you do the crystal quests in Ungoro, eventually you'll get to the point where you can turn all those crystals you pick up off the ground, the green, yellow, blue, red, and you can turn those in at the pylons for different rewards. And I always get the crystal shield, which is really cool. And these spinning little balls of lightning almost start spinning. It's almost like a shaman's lightning shield. Anybody who hits me takes damage. And I absolutely love, you know, stocking up on those as well. Just another source of, you know, reflect damage. I try to get as much, you know, reflection type damage as I can going towards anybody who hits me. That's why I call my paladin kind of like the reflected on. It's not a paladin, it's a reflected in, or reflected on. Yeah, a lot of people don't know about the poison in Goro, but I've done a couple years of me leveling, and people have seen me do it a lot, so I know the word's probably getting out now. But yeah, go into Ungoro to kill the Venomhide raptors until you get the poison on your weapon, and once it's on your weapon, it lasts like 9 hours, and that's one of my little secrets or tricks that is just fantastic, you know. And of course, like I said, there's the crystal spires, shields you can get, and of course we had to do the flaming weapon enchant from the Badlands as well. And I'm hoping to get the mace, although it's butt ugly. I don't like the way it looks, but the mace from ZF that has a chance to proc a little bit of AoE damage, I think, in a cone in front of me. So if I can get that mace and then enchant the fiery enchant on that, I would have 2 sources of AoE damage just from the weapon itself. And I should be able to, I'm not 100% sure, I'm pretty sure I can do poison on top of that. So we could have, you can usually have the internal proc of the weapon, the poison, and I'm pretty sure the fiery enchant all at the same time. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but we're definitely going to test that out here once we get to like level 42. Although killing a raptor in Ungoro is going to be tough. I believe they're around like 50 or 51 or 52. I'll have to Google that. But if I can get in there at like level 48, you know, maybe in 47, just to go in there and kill a few of those raptors. Because like I said, the enchantment, the poison lasts in your weapon for 9 hours, so you only have to do it like once a day, really. And we're getting lots of mystery meat, which is fine. The reason mystery meat's fine is because we'll be doing Dragon Breath Chili here once we start farming some small flame zags. That's another source of AoE damage in front of you that you'll be able to take advantage of. So you really want to stock up on a lot, and I mean a lot, of Dragon Breath Chili. So we want to get up to the point where we've got like our Blessing of Sanctuary doing damage when people hit me. We've got our Retribution Aura doing damage when they hit me. We've got our shield that's coming from Ungor Crater doing damage when they hit me. My weapon might proc fire, which is going to do AoE damage. My weapon also has poison, which is going to damage him. My weapon might have an internal proc to the weapon itself that might do additional damage. And I know I'm forgetting something, but you can see, you can start to get a lot of damage coming towards the target. You know, just anybody comes up and hits you, and they're going to be taking a lot of damage. Oh, I forgot about my shield. So every time you block, of course, you're going to have a shield spike. Like I've got an iron spike on this shield. So every time you block, you're going to be doing damage with the spike. So that's another source of damage as well. I'm just waiting for some of these alligators to respawn. Since this quest is pretty simple, so let's go ahead and... I only need a couple more of these skins, so let's go ahead and try to finish this out if we can. Yeah, oh, it's a warrior. Two-handed warrior. Which is like, bleh, boring. I'm sorry, any two-handed weapon type of build for any kind of melee to me is very boring. Now see, you notice there's more people around, so I wouldn't be surprised if another alligator spawned right where I'm standing due to dynamic respawns. Let's see if it does. Let's see if we can make me right. Come on, don't make me a liar. A lot of people standing around here. Okay, I'm a liar apparently. Oh, come on. I know there's one. That's the one he killed. Shit. Give me alligators. I'm gonna kill this fish. I want to get some sharp-tooth frenzy fish. There is a recipe for him somewhere. Oh, I was outbid in the 6DM bag. Son of a biscuit. I was really hoping to get it for 5 gold. It was a medium auction, which means it's, I think, 2 to 8 hours left on it. Shit. I don't really want to fly all the way back and bid on it, but it is a pretty important item for me. There were a couple others, though. How close? What's the closest? Stormwind. Shit, it's still a ways away. My hearth will be up in 9 minutes, though. I could hearth the Darkshire, fly to Stormwind, and I'll try to outbid this guy. But I want to wait a little bit until he leaves the city. So maybe I can sneak it in. They're being a little stingy. This guy must be AFK because he's missing out on his snapjaw. Come on, die, damn you. Yeah, these guys are not dropping the skins very often. I know this one's going to spawn over here to my left. Actually, both of these over across the water are going to spawn pretty soon. There's one already. And the Warlock's going to get it. Oh no, he's just doing herbalism. Maybe he's not going for the crocodiles. Nope, he's just doing herbalism. Sweet. I think this gaming sleeve has to come off, or this, actually it's a bike sleeve. It's too tight. I need to stretch this out. It's killing my blood circulation. Hamburglers Guild. That's an interesting name. There's one. hear this musical track. Let's see. Maybe I'll get lucky in this guy. I'll give me the last one. Yes! Wow, I didn't think I would get that lucky. Alright, so we finished that quest. We do need the last shell raptors, so let's go ahead and take those out. Raptors are generally one of my favorite things to kill because they don't seem to have a whole lot of armor. I can usually take them down. They seem to be pretty susceptible to magic. And they seem to drop well, they don't seem, they do drop a lot of great items that sell very well. Be it teeth or just hide. And of course, they drop eggs or flesh, which you can cook up and also sell, which also sells pretty well. So they're a pretty good way to make money. If you just want to grind raptors, you're going to make, you're going to make a little bit of money. Now, these guys are level 36. I should easily be able to take on 2 of these guys. Also, you have to remember, one of the things about raptors which is kind of interesting is if you find a little nest of eggs, sometimes, this works in Ungoro Crater, I don't know if it works anywhere else in the world, but if you stand on top of the eggs, sometimes it will spawn another raptor. This definitely does work in Ungoro, but I haven't seen it really work anywhere else. But I still try it, I still will stand on eggs and see if I can spawn more raptors. The more the merrier, man. The more the merrier. As you can see, I really didn't, with Seal of Light, Judgment of Light up, I don't take that much damage from these guys. And they go down relatively quick. I only have to kill 10 of them, which is super easy. Now the eggs cook up into curiously tasty omelets, which are not the best food. I think the raptor flesh cooks up into roast raptor, which is going to sell to the vendor for more money than the curiously tasty omelet. Now the curiously tasty omelet is 6 stamina, 6 spirit. The raptor flesh should be 8 stamina, 8 spirit, I believe. I'm going to save those scrolls for when I farm the elementals. I also use some of my potions as well. The elementals, unfortunately, they're pretty tough. They hit pretty hard, so it would be nice to get a little bit closer to 38 so that I can get to 38 pretty quick on those guys. Okay, let's go ahead and get a food buff in here. I really shouldn't have any problem getting to 38 pretty quick. We do have a couple quests, Panther Mastery done. So we'll see. Oh, really? You knocked me down? Any beast or person, anybody who knocks you to the ground is going to seriously reduce your output, your damage output. It's really a pretty big drain on your damage. So you got to be careful if you're fighting mobs that have knockdowns and they're like of the same level as you. Like if I'm fighting 2 mobs that are the same level as me, but they have the ability to knock me to the ground, I'm going to take a lot more damage. So you have to be a little careful about that. We'll just use a bandage in this case because I don't really want to blow too much mana since I'm kind of low. The bandage will get us up high enough that we can easily take down a raptor soul here. And you see how fast we went through the raptors. You only have to kill 2 more. So it's pretty easy. There's also a group up here when you get close to the, all the way up to the coast here. See this sword here that my hand is over? There's a really interesting area there where you can easily pull like 4, 5, 6. Ooh, Murlocs. Ugh. Everybody loves Murlocs. Not really. Ugh, Murlocs. Okay, so we just need 2 more raptors. Then we can easily get our blood scalp ears. The lesser bloodstone ores was way over here, I think. Ooh, fuel regulator blueprints. Nice. Actually doing a few more quests than I normally do in STV because I've actually picked up a few. I don't want to do the Murlocs. I picked up a few quests in Thousand Needles that translate back over to STV, so that's pretty good. And then, of course, there's a few quests over that take me over into, what's it called? Over into, not Ogremar, but, not Theramore Island. Ratchet. So there's a few more quests and it took me to Ratchet. Couldn't believe I can't remember that name, but. Alright, now we're going to try to slip past these Murlocs. If we can. Might not be super easy. We do need the tigers as well, so let's get those. You know what, let's... Nah, we're fine. These are only 35, so... Not a problem. Oh, I feel like I'm getting tired. That's not good. So it means I need to drink more caffeine. Yeah, we're out of... Let's see. Here we go. Good enough, Shia Luda. We still need 2 more raptors. Oh, the panthers are done. That's done. Raptors. Tiger Master. Okay, and we need. Blood Scalpias. I'm always looking to pull, you know, see if I can pull like at least 2 mobs at once. Or I'd pull 3 if I could. But actually, right at this level right now, 2 is pretty decent. I mean, you know, I'm not going to take too much damage. Although I'm targeting the wrong mob here. I always target the lower mob. Let's go ahead and switch. Lower mob's always going to go down faster. What's up, Grumpy? Snarky. There you go. Level 7, no mage. There's that mage. What's up, Grumpy? How's it going, man? Well, I guess we can get that last shell. It's our last one. We only need one more. But what the group I was telling you about is just around over this hill here. There should be a pretty large group of raptors. Right there. See that? You've got all these raptors in a circle. Now, I would love to pull that whole group, but no. At this level, right now I don't have the gear to do it, but if I was like level 40, I could probably pull that whole group, which would be fun. Yeah, Grumpy's been watching my YouTube site for a long time, so it's so awesome to see he finally got his computer and he can now actually play classic WoW again like he used to back in 2004. You know? You know? Alright, we just need 2 more tigers and then we'll start working on our ears. And then we'll move over and start doing some of the water elementals, so we can get some water. You have a white? Yes I do. I don't usually advertise my YouTube channel in that much, like in my guild. I don't really advertise it in game that much, to be honest. But let's see. If you look up Caffeine Injected, it's the easiest way for me to get the actual link to my channel that actually has Caffeine Injected in the name. Go ahead. Alright, so let's go ahead and kill this guy because we need the blood scalp ears. And we do need this tiger, so let's make our way over here. This guy, we won't lose combat on this guy. It's not that far. Oh, we might lose combat if this tiger keeps the room running the wrong way. Yes, Morpheus. Yes. Hey, fight me in real life. What's up, Random? How's it going, man? Yes, I stream most of the time I'm playing. Not all the time though. And I really just started streaming recently. I mean, I used to do a lot of videos and upload just the videos. I'd record them and then upload them to YouTube. That can be a lot more pain, but that way I can get the 1024. I can get the higher HD. Unfortunately, this computer's pretty old, so I can't get. I can only go 720. But I will be buying a new computer in November. Get ourselves like a, I don't know, like a $2,000 computer, and then we'll be able to stream at any resolution we want. Yes, Morpheus. Yes. Yeah, no, thanks for swinging by, Fight. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, just to let you know, I haven't really been focusing on the guild right now because what I'm trying to do is just, level the characters. Me and Villy and you guys, everybody's still in the guild. I really appreciate it, but we're just focusing on leveling right now. Once we get a little bit higher and start getting like, 50, 45, 50, we're going to start grouping together. And then we'll start, meeting people. And then we'll start. What I like to do to build a guild is not just do the spam messages and just say, hey, do you want to join my guild? What I prefer to do is just level up. And then as I meet people and play with them in groups, and you make friends that way. Those are the people that I want in the guild. The people I've played with, run dungeons with, and said, hey, you're cool, you're a good player. And just, really enjoyed running a dungeon with them and talking to them. And then eventually adding those people to the guild. I find that's a much better way to get people in the guild. And the only reason I wasn't even going to create a guild in Classic. I mean, I was kind of on the fence. I wasn't sure. I mean, I thought I would, but it wasn't like, I mean, certainly didn't want to be like a raid leader or anything like that. That was never really, in my plans. I've been guild leaders so many times. I've been raid leaders before, but a long time ago. Anyway, so Bola came in and he said he was going to do it, but then he had so many of his friends join the guild and initially when we started the guild, and then they all decided they wanted to run their own show, which is completely understandable. And they took off, and when they took off, that kind of killed the guild as far as, especially it ruined it for me because he was going to be the guild leader. I mean, the raid leader. But so since he decided to leave, I kind of just said, you know what? I'm just going to focus on just kind of enjoying the game, taking my time. You need an infinite amount of jungle remedies. Yeah, the jungle remedies are nice. All these guys are only, what, 30? Yeah. But yeah, we're just kind of taking our time leveling, and then we'll worry about the rating once we get a little bit higher and start getting, focusing on getting more people into groups and into the guild. Yeah, I mean, for sure. It's tough getting people. I mean, the way guilds work, and I've played WoW since it came out in 2004. I played in the beta as well. The way it's really works with a guild is you have a lot of people who want to get in a guild, but they're too impatient. And so what happens is if you don't get in the guild, and as a guild leader, if you're not always like online like all the time and like the top level, the highest level person in the guild, they always take that as kind of like, oh, he must not be very good. He's not the highest level character in the guild, or oh, he's not online enough. I don't want people like that, and I don't want people like, oh, he didn't level to 60 fast enough, or oh, these other people in the guild didn't level to 60 fast enough. I don't want that kind of guild. The guild I want is just people who are nice and who are friendly, and I want to make friends, and then focus on just enjoying the content together with people that are cool people. We'll get in Discord, we'll run dungeons, and we'll have a blast, and just focus on the game that way. I'm not looking for people to be like, oh, I'm gonna zerg the content, because that's just not the way we played 2004. We didn't zerg the content, So I have really no desire to do that now. Fellow meat shield. You must salute a fellow meat shield. Yeah. Well, Fight, I'm a prop pally, so there you go. But I've been doing Protection Paladin for a while, so it's just a really fun class to play, and the purpose of this class was, yes, I'd love to raid on this class, but I know it's going to be difficult. The biggest purpose of this class is I just enjoy playing the Protection Paladin, and it's really good. I can't talk. it's really a good class to farm on. So I plan on farming a lot of stuff for me and for friends in the guild and such, which is it's just cool. So we're gonna hit the island, guys. We're gonna do a little bit of the elemental water farming. They should be like 37, 38, so it's gonna be pretty rough, but let's see how well that goes. Because they do use magic, obviously, so it's gonna go right through my plate, right through my armor. Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't remember him being over here. Gazbon. Alright, so level 37. Let's check out the amount of damage these guys do. The good thing is, like I said, these guys drop a lot of water. And actually, elementals tend to drop a lot of magic items, or a lot of magic items. We'll see how well this goes. He's going down pretty fast. I mean, I'd like to see him go down a lot faster, but... But what happens, though, is you'll see that they do quite a little bit more damage to me than like a melee would. But still, 220 experience is really good for my level. Yeah. And of course, I did have a quest to discover the island, but we're not too worried about that at the moment. When I get to like level, like 39, that I can, and 40. When I get to 40, I can just come over here and pull like 2 or 3 of these guys and just AoE them down. But at this level, it's pretty much just one at a time. They just do too much damage. Yeah, also you get the elemental water, but it's the enchanted water that's going to be obviously our mana drink of choice, because you know what? It costs us nothing. And if it's free, I'll take 3. I'm going to drop group with you, Snarky, just because sometimes I just don't want there to be any weird HP draw or XP leak, but I don't think there will be. You're probably you're too low and you're way too far away. So, all right. Now we don't have a lot of mana. Definitely need to eat that just to get rid of it. Now the elemental waters, it just depends. They do sell. I mean, they're used for some of the lower level. I think some alchemy, but they're also used for tailoring as well. The robe of power, I think, utilizes that. But I always like grinding this this island. It's one of my favorite places to grind XP. All right, I'm sick of this audio track. Ooh. And again, we could literally just watch we could literally just watch some Netflix right now while we kill these guys, because it's going to be slow going. And they don't really drop a lot of stuff that's worth much, unfortunately. They drop a lot of junk. So they drop like these deep shards, which just do not sell for that much, unfortunately. Now that's what you're looking for. See, enchanted water, and look, ×5, right? This is just as good as your sweet nectar, but it's absolutely free, baby. And it's ×5. So you'll see it's very, very easy to farm this up. another 5 enchanted water. Let's go ahead and throw in a food buff. And just like to show you, I mean, these 9 water would vendor right now for 11 silver. So you could vendor all your enchanted water, but honestly, you could also sell it in the auction house, and it actually might, it actually might sell. You got to think that I think a stack of 5 of this sweet nectar probably costs what? I don't know. It's probably pretty pricey. Like 6 silver or 8 silver for a stack, which is 5. It's a lot. I haven't hit the vendor recently. I'll have to check next time I go. Shit, I should have not hit this one. She's like, oh, she's mad that I took her elemental. Honestly, I was looking at a different screen, so I didn't even realize that she was targeting it. My bad. I gave her a buff. She didn't give me a buff. Did you see that? I buffed her with Blessing of Wisdom, and she didn't even bother to give me anything. Salty much? We'll just farm these for a little bit. Maybe we can get a couple bars off of these guys and see how much water we get. And then we'll go back to finishing up some of our quests. I mean, I bet if I'd like to get at least 2.5 bars here. Oh man, I'm a little bit low. I like to farm these guys when I'm more around like level 39. That's a lot. It makes it a lot easier. What the hell is that? See that in the water there? It's got to be a blimp above us. Yeah, look at that. That was pretty cool. Hey, thanks for the sub, dude. I appreciate it. I'll see you online. Yeah, I'll see you online tomorrow. Have a good night, man. Have a good one. You can't decide what to name your priest, huh? That's a good question. Sometimes you'll see people over here. There is a quest to kill these guys, but sometimes you actually will see people come over here and farm these guys for water, but you don't see it. It's usually warlocks, like casters that that aren't a mage, like warlocks. Sometimes druids. Woolwort. I don't know, Grumpy. It is actually Skyrim Exploration Suite is what this track is, and it's without a doubt absolutely my favorite Skyrim track on YouTube. I absolutely love this. I'll link it up for you. Yeah, Oracle's Ascension is good too. Yep. I, I just love playing World of Warcraft to Skyrim music. I just find Skyrim music to be the most relaxing. It's just like the best MMORPG music ever made, really. I mean, there really aren't too many. I mean, Lineage 2 has some really good music. WoW itself, I mean, World of Warcraft has some great music, but it's not as good as Skyrim. I mean, you just can't beat Jeremy Soule. The guy just knows how to make great music. I absolutely love Jeremy Soule. Yeah, I know Farscape. Yeah, Chiana. Raslak. I remember Chiana. Chiana's awesome, dude. Everybody loves Chiana. But yeah, it's nice to come in here and just to kill, for like 2 or 3, 4 bars, stock up on, 20, 40 enchanted water. It's good XP here, and it's definitely worth getting water if you drink a lot of water like I do. I mean, I burn through mana like crazy, so for me it's really good to not have to waste money, buying water. But it is pretty crowded. But people will come and go. Like I said, there is a quest here, so some people will come in to kill the mobs, but some people will just come here to farm the water because you get so much of it. It drops a lot. Like I've got 21 armor, which isn't that much, but like you saw the second and third mob I killed when I got here, each dropped 5 water, so 10 water after 3 kills, and you figure that's like, almost 10 silver. It's crazy. But yeah, you just keep farming hill, and you'll get a lot of water. Lots of water, and I am very thirsty. Yeah, come over here and help me kill this guy. He's like, people love to see me as a protection pound. They're just like, man, it takes you forever to kill stuff. But the difference is, I really don't have to stop as often as you guys do to heal. Like, watch, like here, I can just hammer this guy, throw on a bandage if I want. And get a little health back. It's all good. Yes, Morpheus. Yes. 9 seconds. On the righteous. 3 seconds. Boom. Judged. You have been judged. But this is a very slow way to level. There goes the blimp again. I just wanted to get to like 40 wire. That was kind of my goal. But with all these, it's not. It's just 2 other people here. But I'm not sure what that mage is doing. Oh, she's casting another mob that's further away. She's gonna get an ad there if she's not careful. And there's her ad. She's level 39, so she should be all right. Rasdak. All right. Yeah, I think that's I still need more water. But maybe we'll see. We'll try to kill a few more. I'd like to at least get to 30 water. They haven't dropped water as much as I'd like. It doesn't take long. You just need to get a good string of water drops. Also, there's a bunch that spawn off the coast, so let's take a look. Not a bunch, but there's about 3 or 4 usually that'll kind of spawn over here in the water. Oh, here's one of them. She killed a couple. The mage did. The mage is here, but it looks like the warrior, whatever that was, rogue left, which is good. Oh no, they're still over there. I'm not sure why. I don't know why the rogue would be here, or the melee would be here. I shouldn't be yawning. I'm going to take a quick break just to get some food and get a drink here in a bit. We don't... Grumpy, we don't have Vent, but we have Discord. It's in the guild information. Check guild info and you can jump in there. Man, they are not dropping the water that much lately. It's RNG, though. We'll get some more here. I'm certainly not going to leave with 20 water. 19 water now. That's just not enough. It's not enough. Shit, I'm going to miss out on that. I forgot I need to get over there and get the and get a bid in on the 6-demon bag. Come on, give me some water, guys. You're killing me here. All right, I'm gonna head out because I actually want to see if I can get that 6-demon bag. We'll come back and turn in our quest, but I go ahead and clear my inventory as well. I kind of wanted to get more water, but we can always come back here to get more. And we got to turn some quests in at the northern camp anyway, so let's just head to Stormwind real quick. Excuse me. The auction could be over already. It was medium, and I think medium's 2 to 8 hours. I think. Is it 2 to 8? Get a little bit of money, not a lot. This is 40 some silver. I have 5 gold in the mailbox since I got outbid. Stop yawning. I'm pretty excited because really the Paladin, even though I love the Paladin, even at low levels, it's still pretty fun. The Paladin really starts to get fun around level 42, so we're not that far off. 5 levels, and it's once we hit 40, we really get that big boost with plate armor, So we're gonna feel a lot stronger at 40. Once we get to around 42, we start getting Blessing of Sanctuary. We get our enchant. We're gonna have to run ZF, unfortunately, to get. I'd love to be able to use that enchant right away because it's so OP. And I mean, it is really OP at like level 40 when you're killing like level 36 mobs with it, because it just procs like a ton. Alright. I do want that Ice Mail Jerkin, but I'm not sure how much he wants for it. It's a nice item, but it's usually out of my price range. I saw one in the auction house for like, I don't know, like 8 gold the other day. Gotta admit, I was tempted, but I'm not gonna spend 8 gold. I need my money for other things. But it's a pretty nice chess piece, But it's mail. It's another reason it's kind of why you can get a little bit cheaper, because a lot of people are gonna be hitting plate the very next level. So it's like, meh. All right, so we're gonna go armor, miscellaneous, trinket. It's still there. Well, here it is. It's still here, and it's short. So we're gonna put a bid in 6.6 gold, and we'll see if we get it. That's a pretty decent price for that bag. I mean, normally I end up paying around anywhere from 8 to 10 gold for it. So if I could get it for 6.6 gold, then I'm pretty happy. These go for a lot. Obviously, these are molten core trinkets. People want to use these for molten core. The other thing we can look at here is armor. We go armor, mail, and just look for Ravager. And here's the woolies. I think I bought the woolies already. But again, since they're level 38, pretty close to 40, they don't usually sell really high, but they're good items, for a paladin, because they have strength, stamina, and spirit. And let me just show you again. They have a neat design. It's kind of this cool little, we can't see. In really original vanilla, you couldn't zoom in. But it's kind of like just these little overlapping pieces of wood or leather that are tied together with red string. It kind of it has a nice look with my Guild Tabard. So I always kind of like the Ravager set. It's kind of like the last male set I ever buy, and it's usually pretty inexpensive. And since Volio was nice enough to give me these thick armor kits, then I can apply these thick armor kits onto there and get even more, more armor. But here we were outbid, so let's go ahead and grab that money back. We've got this and this. So I thought for sure I had the Ravager's leggings. If not, I'll go buy those because it was like 1 point some gold. But I'm pretty sure I already bought those. Let's take a look. I don't see them in the mailbox. So if they're not in my mailbox, then I haven't bought them. But I thought I had. Yep, see. So I've already got the Ravager's Woolies, the Ravager's Mantle. Now these are both 38. The nice thing about this set is they're like a lot of them are just level 38. So a lot of set items, they're weird. Yeah, Zvolio. Nah. Still about, what about 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Let's go ahead and sell stuff. And we'll go ahead and turn in. Don't really want to. What is this? Okay. I like to hold on to the teeth. These are good for enchanting. And we'll send all this food to Everrat. And of course the raptor hide goes to my hunter. If I could type right. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Son of a... Alright. Let's go... Where's Volia? Let's go turn some of these quests in. 37. It'd be nice if we get the 6 demon bag. Now, short auction is usually 30 minutes to 2 hours, I think. So it was good to wait for a while. Because that guy, you don't ever want to, like, when someone bids on something, or someone outbids you, you don't want to bid right again. You want to wait. Like, if you can, wait an hour or 2 hours and then throw a bid out there and hope that they logged off, you know. Oh, 50 gold, look at that. 50 gold for the Dazzling Longsword. It's not good for me because it's too slow, but, I mean, it's too fast, but 50 gold is a good price for that. That price will only go up as this server gets older. Alright, so we're going to fly to, actually, let's take a quick peek at the map and just see if there's any other quests. So we do have this one to turn in. We've got, what is this? We've got one here in the Badlands to turn in, but really... we wouldn't need to get back to Stranglethorn Vale and just start turning those in. There's also the those quests at the opening area of Stranglethorn that I haven't finished yet. I've killed some of the guys and I need to go in and kill the commandos and the head shrinkers. And then once I kill those, then it wants me to go a little bit further in. So I may do those quests right now and just go ahead and while I'm on flight though, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back. You're gonna use the bathroom. And I am back. Now we're going to take that long walk, unfortunately, to STV. Let's take a quick peek at our inventory again. It's not too bad. I do need to send this to my priest, though. Of course, I use the mailboxes as like extra bank space, and you know it does get really, really overcrowded. And at certain points in time, usually on private servers, I fill it up really fast, where I get the error message: you have exceeded you've exceeded the in-game mailbox limit, something like that. And it just means that basically you've got so much mail in the mail system that you can't send any more mail to anybody until you get some of the mail out of your mailboxes. I pretty much do that every time I play on private servers, but it's obvious that the mailbox limit on this client is much higher, because I would have run out of mail room already. So this just enables my pack rat mentality even more. Unfortunately. Here, wait. You hear this, guys? That's the sound of pure joy. Coca-Cola. I'm getting so close to 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome. But it's taken me a while to get there because I haven't really tried. You know, if you guys watch my channel, you know I don't really do a whole lot. I don't really try to put up stupid lists like top 10 reasons to play WoW Classic or top 10 things you can do in WoW Classic. I'm not really like that. I mean, I could do that if I wanted to, but I just don't really like that kind of stuff. You know, I'm not like into this whole top 10. You know, I kind of like some Punk Rats videos, but lately some of the videos he's doing I don't like, you know, like the video where he made that whole "you've been gnomed," you know, making fun of an esports team that tried to claim that they were going to be first guild to do MC. And they didn't, obviously, the Apes did. And so he's like, you guys have been gnomed. Apes made you look bad. I don't really kind of subscribe to that kind of stuff. The whole taunting bullshit stuff. Can't make it up here, Lyara. Sorry, but you cannot. And then he did another video about level, like the guy who leveled to 60 the fastest. And it's obviously he makes videos just to try to get some, you know, to get people to watch, which is fine. But I don't really do that. I just play the game and say, hey, this is how I play the game. And you know, if you like it, it's cool. If you don't, you know, if you want to give me suggestions on different things that I can do better, or different little neat tricks, tips and tricks, I always welcome that type of stuff. It's always cool to learn new things. So we do have a few quests to turn. We still need to do the ears, and I'm not sure what other ones we have. You know, we've got, oh, actually we have a few done. Panther, Stone of Tides, but we'll see what we can see. Well, he's way ahead of me, unfortunately. Do I have... There's quests here to get. Do I even have room in my quest log? I don't think I know. I don't. I don't even have room. Tin ore up there somewhere, but oh well. So you see here's a level 30 mob, so of course I can take this mob down very quick. Don't you wish they all died that fast? Actually, not really. If they all died that fast, the game wouldn't be as great of a game as it is. I mean, trying to, you have to have some difficulty. There has to be some feeling of reward because you actually worked hard to get to where you are, The greater the difficulty, the greater the difficulty of the task, the greater the sense of accomplishment once you've actually succeeded in completing it. So that's what Blizzard totally fails with in retail WoW. It's just making so much of the game just, you just breeze through it. And there's no difficulty whatsoever. Ooh, we have 3 quests to turn in here. It's always good. Fang of Bagthera. Oh, so you kill Sindal. He wants me to kill 10 jungle stalkers. That's way south, but let's see if we can get Sindal. Oh, I won the auction of the 6 demon bag. Yes. For 6 gold, that's good. 6 gold, 6 silver. That's a good price. Now we just need to try to get my other favorite trinket. The bracers of fiery wrath. Where's my guy? He's dead ahead. I don't need these guys yet, but I'm just killing to get XP. Let's head towards Sindal. I don't know if I can solo him. I'm thinking I probably can. We'll find out. Like Bagthera, no, I don't. Like Bagthera, I can probably solo, but the king mob, whatever, the king tiger one, no, he's tough. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or less than 6 bars away. All right, let's go ahead and get a big food buff up here. He may not be up, or I misspelled it. Yeah, 2 L's. I misspelled it. Ah, there he is. Let's see how tough he really is. He's only level 37. Yeah, sorry, Sindal. I don't think you got anything on me. We can probably go kill it. Now, back there, I think has 2 little minions with him. But I don't think he'll give me any problem either. Okay, Paul. Let's see if we can get our ears really quick before we do Bagthera. Get our ears, get Bagthera. That should get us pretty close to 38. What else do we have? Buzzcup ears, crested tailfin. Oh, those are elite though. Crested tailfin, aren't those elite? This one. See, this is elite. What do we get for it? 75 silver. Yeah, I don't know about the crested tailfins. That might be That could be tricky. Ooh, do I see a consecrate on the ground over here? Ooh. I mean, just even seeing consecrate on the ground somewhere is rare. You just do not see a lot of paladins going protection. And if they do go protection, they don't usually go consecrate because they don't want to waste all their time. They don't want to take so much time leveling into the holy tree to then, you know, try to tank. They're just not crazy like me. Am I interested in using quest add-on? Why would I be interested? The quest add-on I have works fine. So I guess the answer would be not really. I mean, I'm not sure what I don't know what AAP is, so maybe it's going to be tricky in here to try to go ahead and kill these guys, but because there's so many of them, but we'll give it a go. You want to zoom it out and kind of, if you can. It's a little tricky with all these branches around here. Oh, why is somebody coming into my stream asking me about an add-on? That's funny. Ooh, a large wooden club. I'll take that. That'll sell for some money. 34 silver to be exact. Let's pull this guy back a little bit. I knew there was a reason these guys were tough. It's because of this. They root me, run away, and shoot the hell out of me. So if you get about 2 or 3 of these guys on you and they net you, you're kind of screwed. Although I'm a paladin, so I'm not that screwed. I can always just hand her freedom. Yeah, it's the hunters that do it. So we want to get the hunter to... Now this one's a trick. This one's the one that always gets killed, because what will happen is he'll root me and then he'll run into that room there. See? Sometimes they'll run away into that room and then they'll just aggro a shit ton of mobs, but... It's alright. We're going to LOS this guy. Don't tell me he can hit me through there. He's just... He can. That's awesome. Right through a brick column. Or, sorry, let's just pull him a little away from that room over there. I really don't want to get like 4 of them on me. And there he goes. Trap a consecrate. We're going to wait for him to get pretty low, then we'll hammer him. Right there. By the time he comes out of it, he is dead. Autopilot lets you know what quests are good to pick up for the time experience. No, that's not really... I don't like stuff that tries to over-maximize. Like, I don't like stuff that's saying, oh, I don't want to sit here and look at something that says, oh, this isn't good XP. You should be doing this. No, I don't like that. I mean, I use Questy because it just kind of reminds me of kind of where things are. I mean, most of the quests I've done already 1,000,000 times, so I know where they are. But I don't want to spend too much time looking down at some add-on. Is really the thing. You know, I hear people like, oh my god, I've got so much XP to get to the next level. It's like, who fucking cares? I mean, all I have to do is mouse down and it tells me how much XP I need to the next level. Or it'll say, oh, if you kill another 200 of these guys, well, I can do math in my head pretty fast, so I can do that, you know. It's like, oh, 200 XP per kill. What is it? 10's 2,000. You know, 100's 20,000. Oh, I need about what? 21,000 more? You know? Okay, if I kill 110 more of these guys, I'll hit the next level, you know? So yeah, I'm not really into that kind of stuff. But yeah, you know, thanks anyway for suggesting it. But I try to keep my add-ons pretty bare. I don't like to use too many, if I can help it, you know. I mean, you want to give me an add-on that'll help that'll help. I need a casting bar, an enemy cast bar add-on. I'm not going to use enemy cast bar because it's too buggy. I need a casting bar add-on like quartz. I wish they would fix quartz for classic. The only add-ons I'm really missing right now is quartz, casting bar add-on, and I would also like to have, you know, maybe like a cooldown, like a. They say weak ores will do what I need it to do, but unfortunately I just don't know how to use weak ores that well yet. I need to take the time to play around with it, and it's not that important. They're really just nice to haves. You know, the casting bar and those things are just, well, the cast bar is more than a nice to have. In raids and stuff, it's extremely useful. But I see how you guys are. Oh, we're gonna have to bubble. I was fine with with 3, but once I get a caster on me, that's where I draw the line. I didn't need to use healing potion, but I just wanted to because I have so many of them. I got like a dozen. It's the first time I've even used a healing potion in forever. I'll try that too. And yeah, Kui. The one I used in vanilla was Shagu nameplates, which worked really, really well. I like that. It was very simple, and I can configure it just the way I wanted it. I'll check out the KUI. That's cool. If that works out, that's a great tip. Because I've been having a hard time finding a good one. Let's try to take out this Beastmaster now. He's probably going to root me too, but let's give it a go. It's always a little tricky coming over here at this level trying to do these quests because you can very easily get killed. Because these mobs all root you in place. They run all over the place. There's casters, tons of pathers, so it can be pretty dangerous. Usually I like to have some explosives with me, some explosive sheep, things like that of that nature, but I don't have any of that stuff right now. Let's see if we can get this guy right here. Get him kind of facing a better direction. Yeah, the cast bars is the one that I really need. And then, of course, you know, debuffs. Like, Shago nameplates, I could see the Blood Scalp, the nameplate here, and on the nameplate, I could see, like, my debuffs on the nameplate. That's also really nice. But again, they say weak ores can set this up, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, Shagu did that for me. For the cast bars, though, I was using OCB3. I'm sorry, I misspoke. I was using OCB3 as my cast bar in vanilla, and it worked just fine. This is the one that always runs, right? And aggroes everybody else. Let's see if we can face him this direction. Just need 4 more Blood Scalp ears. But almost every time I come over here and do what I'm doing right now, I almost always get killed at least once. There's always some mob who's a total jack-off and runs a certain direction or spawns, or one spawns on top of me. I'll definitely check out the KUI nameplates. I'm kind of excited. I mean, to get better nameplates is always something I enjoy. Alright, we just need 2 more years. We're actually making some progress. Slowly but surely. Yeah, I don't level for speed. I say it all the time, but I just play the game to have fun. I'm not really in here trying to break speed records. I mean, if you look at my slash plate, I'm sure it's pretty slow. I mean, we're at 4 days and 8 hours, and I'm level 37, so I do spend a lot of time AoE grinding, deadmines and stuff for gear for my other characters, so you know, I do waste a lot of hours doing the other things. You know, like I said, I'm not really trying to get to 60 as fast as I can. I'm just trying to enjoy. I try to enjoy the game, enjoy the leveling experience. I always try to find new things in the game, areas I've never been to before. Maybe try different specs, different builds. This is gonna be the first time I'm gonna use Reckoning on my grinding build, on my AoE build. So that's gonna be interesting. I'm really curious to see how well that works. I've had many people tell me it's really good, and we're gonna find out. Yeah, you know, Shagu nameplates was exactly the same way. Like, so with theirs, I wouldn't see them until I got like pretend that this dead corpse here is the nameplate, the guy that we have a nameplate. I would probably have to get about to this close to where I could see it. If I was like maybe this far away, I might not see the nameplate. So you have to be about maybe this close. So you have to be relatively close, which I thought was a little. I thought it was. I agree with you. I think it should have been. The range should have increased a little bit, not a lot, but just a little. I imagine these guys are going to spawn again real soon. We'll go ahead and take this Mystic. Why not? Probably get ourselves killed. I keep waiting for me to like get some massive accidental ads, but so far we haven't. Okay, we just need one more ear. If we can get the druids, I mean, when you see a druid, always buff them, because if they can give you thorns and Mark of the Wild, that's just so huge for you as a paladin. If you're playing like Prot, it's just awesome. But he chose not to give me any thorns, which kind of makes me sad. It makes me sad. Jump in. See if we can get this guy to come over here. Wow, it's just amazing how they can just throw these things through walls, you know, everything known to man. Look at the range that hunter's got. Throwing spears at me from 10 light years away. I love hunters in Classic, by the way. My favorite classes are Paladin, Priest, and Hunter. And I also like Druids quite a bit. Oh, I just missed the heal, damn it. Shit. I need more money. I blew 6 gold on the 6 demon bag, but I still say that's a really good price. And no here. No. No ticket. Alright, that quest is done. So we got a couple quests down in Booty Bay turning. We got this one. Let's go ahead and try to get let's go ahead and get Bag Thera. I'm pretty sure we still have that, right? Okay, Raptor Mastery. Oh shit. I forgot about all those guys there. So back there is elite. I didn't remember that he was an elite, so that could be a little tricky. Raptor Mastery. The Stalkers are pretty far down by Tethys. What else we got? Hostile Takeover, Tumbled Crystals, and the Singing Blue. Well, we can do this one and this one. We can kill these raptors over here. They're very easy. I really want to go over to that big group of raptors and just start killing all those guys, but I know the group's too big and it would just kill me. Yeah, the hunters, I mean, I love the hunter and I've played the hunter a ton. I used to be a molten core puller with my hunter, and so I've played the hunter a lot. Love the class, but yeah, I mean, there's very few really good hunters. You don't see that many. I mean, out of every 20 hunters, maybe 2 of them are halfway good. You know, a lot of them just don't know the class that well, but there's so many more resources out there right now. I mean, Cargos, I went and watched Cargos' guide on the hunter class, and I was like, you know, there was some pretty good stuff he had in there. I'm not sure if it was all, like, necessary. Sometimes they do the min-maxing to the nth degree, and it's like, you know, if you're a good character, if you're a good player and you know what you're doing, some of that stuff is kind of, like, pretty obvious, you know. But, you know, there's a lot of variety in vanilla, and I think that's what makes vanilla classic, you know, classic vanilla, whatever you want to call it. I call it vanilla. That's what makes it so great, is there's so many variety in the build, so many different ways, you know, to approach stuff. Like, if you go, well, let's not do it now, but if I logged into my hunter, here, let's do it. Let's log into my hunter real quick. I really need to get on my hunter and clear out her inventory, because I think her bags are completely full. Ooh, it's only 12:51 a.m. That's not bad. So if we get onto my hunter, right? And she looks like a hunter. Look at all that leather. And this is one of the only times I've ever left the starting shirt on my character, and it actually looks kind of interesting. But one of the things that I never really used before, and I even talked about in one of my prior videos, is I said, oh, I don't really need the swing timer, because I felt like with the hunter, it was pretty, you know, I've always felt that I'm a very good hunter because I played the hunter for so long and I know the class very well. But one thing that was interesting with the swing timer is that it actually did make me a little bit better at managing my shots, because I'm sure I was clipping some of my shots and I was probably wasting some TPS. But if you go into here and you look at old Belly Girl, I'm never going to get to him in time. Maybe bow. But you can see I've got my swing timer set up, and it actually is pretty useful. Like, excuse me. So let's get in here. Is there anything to kill? I was hoping to get a couple boars, but as you can see, Lakeshire is always, it's always crowded. Here's one. Somewhere. Oh, it's just this person's pet. And there we go. But here, if you look, you can see my swing timer. It's pretty useful. Watch the multi-shot here. I mean, it's it's pretty useful. And I found that I think that add-on has actually turned out to be a pretty good thing that I've picked up. What can we get rid of here? Because I probably do need the Great Cortusk Snout for a quest. I've got a lot of stuff. I don't think... No. What's the Murloc Fin? I don't... I kind of need the slimy ones. Well, let's get rid of this. Why did they invite me to a group? I have no idea. Because I really don't need belly grub. At least I don't think I do. But yeah, even on the hunter, really the only add-on I have right now is just the swing timer. I mean, the most important thing really for me for your hunter is just managing your pet, having the right macros. And right now I have the macros I need. I can mark my the macro I need to make is right now I need to modify my mark macro so that if the target's already marked to not mark it again, because that's a waste of mana. That's about the only thing right now. I mean, I've got my send pet, I got recall pet. The other thing would be usually I like to create macros for just for turning for turning passive and defensive on. Like it's not necessary. Like right now, whenever I call my pet back, like here, if I put my pet on aggressive, right? So my pet's on aggressive, and if I were to send him something, which there's nothing around here to actually send him at. Let's see if we can find something real quick. We're still tracking beast at the moment, so let's see if we can. The other thing you can do too is a lot of times I turn off Questy or I hide it because it just it basically shows so much stuff. We can see there's a boar up here. So if I send my pet, right, I'm on aggressive, right. As soon as I recall him, Shift D, notice how he switches to passive. So that's really useful. Normally my pet's in passive pretty much 100% of the time, but there are instances when you're on a PvP server or you're in a situation where you're going to be in PvP where you'll actually want to put your pet on aggressive because a rogue may get close enough to where you don't see him, but your pet sees him. You also want to have if you know there's a rogue close by and you're using track hidden, you'll be throwing down like a frost trap. And you'll put your pet on aggressive, and as soon as that rogue comes out, now the pet's not going to attack him if he freezes. But as soon as the rogue comes out of stealth and hits you, your pet's going to be right on him. So there's certain areas where you're going to be wanting your pet to be on aggressive in PvP situations. Let me get out of this group. If I win, that's going to be pretty funny because I was nowhere near those guys. And, of course, I won. And, of course, my inventory is full. So I can't even pick it up. Let's run back there real quick and see if we can grab it. Probably not. Someone will probably take it. What? Hurry. What is it? Oh, it's so low level. I just sent my priest to disenchant it. But yeah, I mean, obviously having a macro also to make your pet taunt is going to be really useful. Yeah, somebody else looted it. I don't know, it was this one that had the gloves. There you go. And light is fine. You want a macro to have your pet taunt. Now you can see here I even have Furious Howl turned off. Sometimes if I'm thinking about doing a long battle, and I'm playing solo, I really, I'm killing one mob that's like a tough mob, like an elite or something, I'll turn off Furious Howl because Furious Howl really doesn't, if I'm out of range, like if I'm far enough away that I'm not really getting the benefit of Furious Howl, why even use it? Your pet's just blowing 60 focus on it, which is quite a bit, and even if you are within range and you want to use it, it really isn't that great. It's only going to give you extra damage on your auto shot because that's a physical attack for you. Like Arcane Shot is arcane, but there are some cases where you're going to want to turn off Furious Howl. But there's lots of little things with the Hunter, so just some little information there. Let me jump back on my Paladin. Alrighty, ready. Alright. We do have a quest to kill these basilisks. Let's get the ball. Except they're all dead. Here's one. I put my combat log out because this is one way I use to really, you know, what we're really looking at here is we're looking to see, and it's not so much a big deal right now, but when I'm pulling like 5, 6, 7, 8 mobs, I want to see how many times I'm evading, you know, how many times I'm blocking, how many times my Iron Sheath spike is actually hitting. You know, there's different things I look at in here, and there's a lot of information you can get out of your combat log. This music's a little bit loud. That will tell you if the mobs you're fighting are probably too difficult for you, and it'll also tell you if maybe your defense and your abilities, your gear isn't really good enough against those level of mobs. There's just a lot of stuff you can get out of that combat log. And it's also just fun to see how many times you're blocking with your shield. See how much extra damage that shield spike really is doing. I hate this quest. These guys always putting you to sleep and shit. What other quests can we do? Really, the Singing Stars, Tumbled Crystals. I'm really disappointed that I'm so far. Not super far, but I'm still too far away from level 38. I guess we can try to grind this quest out. And of course, let's see if he dies hitting my red aura. He did. See that? My red aura killed him. Oh, the grind is real. I did find this threat meter. It's a very simple threat meter. It's just called Classic Threat Meter. And so far, it looks like it's working pretty well. It's better than no threat meter, and unfortunately, KTH doesn't work in Classic, which sucks. I think I did get mixed scrolling battle text to work, but I'll have to configure it. A lot of the add-ons that I just haven't really taken the time to configure them. Been more focused on just kind of leveling and playing the game. When I get closer to like max level, or when I get 60, and maybe I'll take some time to really kind of set up some of the add-ons a little bit better. These guys are not dropping what I need, which is the usual thing for this quest. It usually takes quite a while to complete this quest. I'm just sitting so soft right now. No crystals. No ticket. We're getting there. We're only 4 bars away 4.4. Repeating, of course. Yeah, we've got, I think we've got, what, 3 quests to turn in? I mean, I could just go up, turn this one in, and head to Booty Bay, turn those in, and I'd be pretty close, but I don't think I'd be there yet, so let's keep trying to knock this quest out. Stop yawning. God, we haven't gotten one freaking shard from these guys. It's like, seriously. We killed like 6 of them and got not even one. It's very disheartening. I'm not throwing the highest level consecrate here. You're going to see these guys melt pretty fast with that up. Finally, a crystal shard. Now I only had to kill like 8 of them to get 1. Well, at least there's nobody else here competing with me for these mobs. Yeah, gotta love that. Oh my goodness, it takes me so long to kill these guys. Doesn't help that they're putting me to sleep. It takes so long to get these. Every time I do this quest, I hate it. Because I just know it's like 20 minutes or longer just killing these guys. Come on, guys. There's got to be some to kill here. There's one. Just feels like these guys have a shit ton of armor. Like, I hit these guys and they just, their health just does not disappear. I don't even know what pages I have. Not a lot. Maybe I've got some on one of my bankers. Oh, 10 silver each. He's like, are you smoking rocks? Actually, 10 silver each is not that bad. No charges. Oh my god. 4. We still need 6 more. This quest. I'm not really digging this quest. Let's kill some raptors. What I like about these raptors is they're pretty close together and there's quite a few of them. So let's do this. Let's see if we can take 3 of these guys. You're doing pretty good amount of damage. I'm getting tired. I'm fading fast. But I want to get to 38. Must get to 38. Was there any other quests? Man. I think we can probably... Let's just do this. Let's... No, let's not hearth yet. Alright, I'm being lazy. Let's see if we can finish this. I just need the drop rate to improve because it's been so abysmal. Yes, we got to start off that one. And yes, we got to start off that one. That's what I'm talking about. We just need the RNG to kind of come back towards me a little bit. Because I was having a pretty shitty drop rate there. Ah, he didn't give me one though. We just need 4 more crystal shards. And I know that turning in those 4 quests should definitely probably give me a 38. And of course, I'm dazed for days. I really wanted to get a screenshot of that for my guildies. And did I get anything? So I still need 4 more crystal shards. Son of a biscuit. Oh, there are quite a few mobs here. What I wouldn't give for Sanctuary at this point. I'm just taking so long to kill these guys. And of course, you don't get anything. Gotta love that. The grind is real. Well, it took 10, I swear it took 10 years to kill that mob, at least it gave me a crystal shard. Or whatever it is I'm looking for. Oh, watching a movie. I'm really having a hard time staying awake right now. Yes. Come on, baby. We only need 2 more. Die, damn you bastards, die. Oh boy, that bastard. Now he's 2 levels ahead of me. Although I'm going to hit 38 fairly soon. That level was slow as hell. I think, like, I'm trying to think. I can't really AoE a lot of mobs until we get our plate, I don't think. At least a lot of melee mobs. We'll see. No crystal. No ticket. I kill you. I kill you dead. I wonder if that was that a warrior or a hunter that ran by me? Alright, we just need one more crystal shard. So yeah, we had much better drop rate since we came back. Before, I swear I killed like 20 of them, got like, what, 2 crystals. Since I've been back, I've killed probably like 8 or 10 and gotten like 5. Maybe 6. I mean 5. Is this the money? No, it's not the money one. Not the money. Show me the money. Maybe this one will be the magical one. Well, you know, making it take this long to get them just ensures that I burn off more XP. Come on. Oh, and of course I'm frickin' stunned. Dazed for days. Fuck. Figured it wouldn't drop. Takes so long to kill. And we still can't get the crystal. We're still getting the shaft. I do like this one. And of course, no ticket. Sorry, was all tabbed out. We're still having a hard time getting that last crystal. Ugh, don't cast it again. You're wasting mana, Julian. Jesus. And of course, no ticket, no crystal. Oh, God. Oh, drop the fucking shard already. Drop your piece of shit. I'm literally sick of killing these guys. Oh, you gotta love vanilla. Gotta love it. I don't mind killing some mobs, but man, these are the worst because they put you to sleep. It just slows down the fight. It makes the fight so much longer than it should be. Like, look at this. Puts me to sleep for like a full 4 or 5 seconds. That's the beauty of vanilla World of Warcraft. Vanilla. This is gonna be it. This is the winner. Boom, I told you. We are out of here. See ya. Actually, I'm wondering if I shouldn't run to that camp, but let's... that camp is fairly close. Let's turn this in, and then Hearth. Just to show you the difference between killing the other mobs and killing this one. Oh, this one's taking quite a bit of time too. Colonel Curzon. I'm not even to that point yet. I still got to do the commandos. Come on, die, Raptor. One of these days you could give me a blue item. I've only got one blue so far. This tiger's chased me so far, might as well kill him. Yeah, more XP is always good. it'll take forever to kill these mobs. I'm feeling very weak right now. Like, these mobs are not very high level, so it shouldn't take that long to kill them. Definitely hitting really weakly now. When we hit 38, we'll have to see what I can get at the trainer. But I need a lot more money. I've only got like, what, 8.4 gold. That's nothing. Huh. We're gonna Hearth, we're gonna fly to Bouvet, turn those quests in, and hopefully we'll be very close to level 38. Let's go ahead and sell real quick. Got a lot of claws. Oh, another utility. Let's get out of here. Stitches. I wish you could get some significant experience for killing one, but it doesn't look like you ever get any experience or anything from him. I have looted items off of Stitches when I did a lot more damage. Like when I'm like number, you know, if you're in the top 2 or 3 of damage, you probably get something. You might get something off of them. I think I got like a thigh bone or something. The beast is slain, all is well in Darkshire. Oh, the grind. Just think, I'm only level 37 and it feels painful. This is why a lot of times I let my Paladin sit in town until she gets a couple bars of rest time or a bar and a half, and then I jump on her and go AoE some mobs down for about an hour and just blow through a level. On full rest time, of course. It's a pretty long flight. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. Whew. What else did I miss selling? Got more large fangs. I didn't sell the squishy basses. I had 27 silver. That's not bad. A raptor hide. The retractable claw. And of course the Asia deep shards. Oh, okay. We're almost to Zebudebe. Zebudebe. Zebudebe? Ooh, says I got like 4 quests complete. I like the sound of that. I like it. Let's get this shit. Let's get this show on the road, baby. Whoa! splat. Okay. Oh, I know I don't have that one done, but I... Ah, damn you, I know this one's done. Nice. Now he wants me to get what? Ooh, the silver spade. Huh. I guess we can accept that quest, but I'm not sure if I'll do that right away. When we hit 38, we gotta start thinking about where we want to level next. I just don't like STV. It's kind of... There's a lot of quests here, but it's... Eh. Actually, the Skull Splitter Tusk is not a bad quest. I still haven't found that one. Alright, this next quest should get us to the level 38. Alright guys, finally 38! Booyah! Woohoo! About time. Finally. Man, that level felt like it took forever. Alright, but the most important thing is we do have some upgraded gear, finally. And there's our 6th demon bag. So level 46. Thanks, Grumpy. That level took forever. We've got the Ravager Helm, which is nice. Very nice, very nice. We've got our Ravager pants, right? That's nice. Very nice, very nice. And we've got even our Ravager's Mantle. Now the Ravager's Mantle, the stats, like I actually got a different shoulders, which is pretty good. 6 stamina, 8 strength. And this is 5 stamina, 7 strength, and 3 spirit, whereas this has 2 agility, 167 armor, and this is 181. So the armor's better, so go ahead. And they're a little bit nicer looking too. Oh, there's no zoom on here? Yeah, see? Where's the shadow coming from? You always have to look where the shadow is coming from so we can see where the light source is coming from. Alright, so we got that. And we've got the Ravager Helm, right? Now this is 7 strength, 15 stamina, so it's better all the way around, and it's got 196 armor. What does it look like? It's kind of weird looking. And then the other last item is the Ravager Woolies. And as you can see, the Woolies are pretty bare bones. You know, you get quite an interesting butt shot going on here with these on. But now I think we're going to put on the thick hide. I don't know if I can put the thick on shoulders. No. And you can't put on your helm either. You can put on your gloves, your boots, your leggings, and I think that's it. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to head to the auction house. Sun bundles. Ugh. And talent-wise, we're still going to protection tree. We are getting... we still need more. Oh my god, we still need more talent points. 5. Yeah, we're still, 3 levels away. So I may be bouncing back on the toughness and anticipation, but we're going to get 3 more talent points. So you figure we're going to go 3 here, 1 here, and then we're going into Reckoning. So we're not really grabbing any improved registry right now. So this is more of a singular build. Like if I want to tank, if I want to tank ZF, I probably should get Improved Righteous Fury. So at this point, I should just put these points into Improved Righteous Fury if I plan on tanking. Otherwise, I would have to like respec. So how much armor do I have now? Now remember, I have 2,665 armor. So right now we're at what? My next point I put in here is going to give me 10%. So another 2%. Well, what's 2% of 2,665? You know, well, 10% would be, you know, what, 266? So like 1% would be like 26. So we're really only getting like 52, you know, more armor with 2%. So take that times 5. You know, we're getting like an extra 250 armor. Now this is going to be a lot more when we get 40 though, because we're going to have plate. So, and then if you start looking at defensive skill, it takes 25 defensive skill points just to raise your block 1%. So, you know, 10 defensive skill isn't really that great. I've always felt like both of these skills were kind of lackluster. I mean, the toughness is pretty good. Not sure about the anticipation. So we're going to put it in toughness. And you see it only went up like, I don't know, what, like 50 points maybe? Which is correct, because I said it was 2,600 and something. So it's like 1% would be like 26. If you double, it's like 52. It would be 2%. And that's about what we just went up. Let's see if we can sell some stuff real quick. Alright, we don't need this. Don't need this. Oh, man. So, where's the auction house? I think there's an auction house around here somewhere. Oh, repair's good. Oh, it's a chief engineer. The superior fisherman. I thought there was an auction house. Guy right here somewhere. Stable master. And blade trader. Huh. I really did think there was an auctioneer. That must be something they added later in the game. I'm getting tired. I fell asleep with the computer there. Just about fell asleep. Oh, just fell asleep again. I just like, that's twice I've fallen asleep for just like a second. Too funny. Oh my god, I must be really tired. Whew. I'm trying to fly to Stormwind, but I keep falling asleep. This music's too loud, I don't like it, I do not like it. Alright. Wow, 6 silver? That's a lot of silver just to fly. That's actually quite a bit. So we spent 6 gold on the 16 bag. If it wasn't for that, we'd actually have 18 gold, which would be the most I've had on this character. I do need to sell this helm though. But yeah. So yeah, it took us, let's see, 12. I'd say it took like, God, man, it took like 3 hours to get through that level. And I was like already like 40%, you know, into the level. So that's really pretty piss poor. I'm not going to lie. That was a really horrible. That was a bad that it took me that long to level. I just think this STV, you're running around a lot. And of course, you know, protection Paladin. I mean, it's not like I kill quickly. So I think what I'm going to be doing with my talent points now is the next 2 levels I'm going to be going Improved Righteous Fury. And then the next point, I might only get 2 out of 3 on a Righteous Fury. We'll see. But the next talent point is going to go into, you know, Blessing of Sanctuary, and then we're going to go right into Reckoning. You know, Reckoning will generate more threat for me because I'm getting more attacks. So losing out on 1 point may not be that bad. We'll see. But, you know, having another point is certainly going to make it easier. I probably just want to bite the bullet. Let me take a look online. I'm going to pull up a talent calculator. Vanilla, wow, talent calculator. And let's just spec this out real quick. Alright, it's Paladin. Hmm. 5, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm forgetting something. Okay, so it's 5, 4. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm forgetting. Yeah, so basically, I mean, if you go Reckoning, you lose. I lose 3 points in anticipation, so I'm gonna lose. You know what? I only lose like 6 defense, which isn't that bad. I don't know. Still doesn't make me happy. I don't really like losing those defensive abilities. So 5 points on Reckoning means I lose 3 on Anticipation. And it also means I'm going to leave maybe 2 on Deflection. So, yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at my gear really quick. I know we replaced leggings, we still need to replace the boots probably, and the chest. But really the chest piece is the one that's pretty bad. It's like level 25 and I'm 38. Let's make it 33 to... Oh, God. Nature's Wrath on that's pretty interesting. Turtle Scale. What's this? 9 intellect, 9 stamina, 9 spirit. That's interesting. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, I'm curious what it looks like. Yeah, so let's go the turtle. And this should be crafted, right? Oh, no, it's not crafted. There's the Ice Mail Jerkin, which is neat. And of course there's the polished. 270 armor, 294. Alright guys, I'm falling asleep. We'll look at this tomorrow. Well, let's just real quick, I guess we'll take a look at the weapons. I always like to just check. I don't want to miss anything that's like a good deal. Like here's the Art and Custodian is something that I actually like to use quite a bit. just because it does give me 100 armor and plus 5 defense, so it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. Those prices are definitely high, like, but this is a nice item. And Dazzling Longsword. There was one guy selling it for 50 gold, which was pretty impressive. I am level 38, so you get something like this. It's still not as good as what I have. What you're really looking for, those, is slower weapon attack speed. These are way too fast. You know, heavy mithril axe. You know, this axe would probably do more damage than what I have equipped, just because of the slow attack speed. So. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. That's it for this stream. We got to 38. Tomorrow we'll try to... We're not going to get to 39 tomorrow because I won't be able to play that late. But we'll try to probably play a different tune tomorrow just to let this tune build up some rest time. So I think I'll probably play probably the Hunter, I guess. The Hunter, I'm not sure. Honestly, I'd kind of like to play the Priest. She really has she's really got a mess in her mailbox because I've been leveling up her. I need to level up her enchanting and her tailoring, so it's a total disaster. hey, TY patron. Yeah, protection gets a lot of hate. They don't have a taunt. They don't have shield wall. They can't really defend. I mean, they still can get crushing blows against them. So there's a lot of reasons why a warrior's a better tank, but you can definitely tank with a protection paladin. I'm glad you watched the leveling. I'm glad you enjoyed it anyway. It's just a fun class to play. So, you know, you're not realistically going to be able to tank raids unless you have a guild that'll like let you get in there as like an off tank and let you get like really good tanking gear. If you got really good tanking gear and they just like kind of like extra gear that their tanks were already geared up all the way, and they said, oh, our main tanks already have all this, and they just threw it to you. If you got yourself a good set of tier 1 or tier 2 raid gear, then you could start probably realistically tanking, off tanking, maybe even main tanking. But it requires a lot of consumables, a lot of buffs. There's different tips and tricks you can do. Swapping out using a weapon with a spell power on it, so that when you drop your consecrate to your first consecrate, as you run in and pull the main pull, you pull the mobs every time when you're doing your pull. You put in a weapon with spell power, drop your consecrate, so you have that extra spell power, extra damage. Then you weapon swap into another weapon that maybe has more stamina or defense, or it does more damage. Something like that. Higher damage obviously is going to help you generate more threat. You're going to be using stuff that helps your spell power, but also you're probably going to be wanting stuff that helps your strength as well. So, or that helps your overall damage. So, you'll probably be using brilliant mana oils, stuff like that, to increase your MP, your mana regen. You're going to be using demonic runes to pop those to try to recuperate mana. So there's a lot of different things you're going to have to do, but you can take anything up to raids, and then once you get into raids, you can do it, but you got to have really good gear to do it. And you got to have a guild that understands how paladins work. It's not like you have a taunt. It's not like they need to let you get in there, engage, get your consecrate down, get a few hits in, get some threat, and then they can come in, and as long as they're focusing your targets, you shouldn't really have that many issues. But it's definitely not going to be easy, and you're going to get a lot of hate. A lot of people are going to be like, oh, protection paladins can't tank. Yeah, red's going to be easier to level. You get your points into Pursuit of Justice, which will make you move faster. If I wanted to do an alt focused on dungeon to help my guild, like a pure BRD alt, I think so, champ. I mean, I would definitely say that, because I've done BRD on my protection paladin, and you can certainly do BRD, and having consecrate and having your ability to AOE is definitely better. I mean, it's going to be easier for you to tank and pull faster than like a protection warrior could, because of the fact that you do have Consecrate. So you're going to be able to get a lot of mobs into your group. Just make sure you have a lot of armor, and you may even want to look into crafting the thorium set and just maybe throwing in some thorium gear, you know, to give you some spell protections as well. That's something I've been wanting to try out this time, but it's something I haven't done yet on the Protection Paladin, is using some of the thorium, you know, armor just to get better resistances and to see like how that works. I am currently on Westfall, which is a PvE server in the Eastern Time Zone in the Americas. I played the past 3 years on private servers and pretty much all PvP. And there's a lot of, you know, if you're playing Alliance, the Horde are pretty, they love to gank lobies, so you run into a lot of griefing, a lot of ganking. And I did it for the past 3 years, and I just like, you know what? I'm playing classic World of Warcraft. I think I'm just going to go PvE and focus on doing PvE content, raids, and dungeons, and just having fun and kind of getting away from that, all that ganking. I mean, that said, I do have a Shadow Priest that I'm going to level one day on Fairlina. She's just level 1 right now, but I do plan on playing PvP on the PvE server, but my main focus is going to be on the PvE server for right now. Yeah, I'm champ. I got the same. I mean, I got my hunter at level 21, and I love the hunter's a great class for classic for raiding. They're solid DPS. They're not going to blow the doors off anybody else. You know, they're not going to be like the best DPS, but the good thing about hunters is their survivability is a lot better because they're standing at a distance, you know, so they're not like a rogue or like a, you know, a fury warrior, somebody who's right in there on top of the boss. So they tend to live longer, basically. So it doesn't matter how much damage you do if you're dead, right? That's what the saying goes. But yeah, I think it's great. I mean, I'm definitely planning on doing a lot of stuff to help people in my guild. You know, running BRD on my Protection Paladin, and you know, and doing a lot of LBRS, UBRS, and of course don't forget the Protection Paladin is fantastic. The Protection Paladin is the best tank when you're doing like Skolo and Stratholme, because against undead, you are far and away the best tank for those types of those types of 5-man instances. So, and then the other thing is the Protection Paladin is just fun to play. It's a really fun class to play. But don't let people like tell you what to do. I mean, just play whatever you want. I mean, I play Protection Paladin because I enjoy it, and I do it from level 1 all the way to 60, and it's brutal. I just grinded out that level 37 to 38, and it must have taken me like 3.5 hours just to get one level. So it's not, you really don't. I mean, you're really dependent on some trinkets and, you know, some good potions and stat food and stuff like anything you can get. Yeah, no problem, champ. I mean, anything you can get it. You know, if you can get scrolls, get food, make sure that you level your cooking, make sure you level you don't necessarily need fishing, but I would level your fishing just so you can get the greater sage fish. That's another thing you can get. You definitely want dragon breath chili. There's all kinds of things you can do. But Protection Paladin is just a lot of fun. But yeah, you're definitely going to get a lot of people that they're going to say you can't tank, and you're just going to have to prove them wrong. Yeah, Hunter is easy. Like, really easy. And you certainly get, I mean, I get spoiled with my Hunter. Oh, there's the brocade vest on the wand. Sweet. Level 27, yeah. Whew. Yeah, but that's it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get my ass to bed, because I gotta go to work in the morning. But thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys have a good night wherever you are. And I should be back online hopefully tomorrow. And I don't know if I'm gonna do the Paladin tomorrow. Like I said, she's level 30, what, 38? Here, let's take a look. We've got the Hunter, who's level 21. The Warrior, who's really this is just a banker right now. She's just a banking toon. Priest, who's just parked in Stormwind so she can level her enchanting and tailoring. Thanks to cute faith grinding Deadmine, she's got lots and lots of stuff to disenchant. And lots of cloth, and of course a Paladin. There you see that Ravager armor. That's pretty funny. I would like to get her the Ravager chest piece, but I don't think I saw it in the bank. Let's take it, or in the auction house. Let's take a quick look. I love to get sets, you know, just to have like a consistent look, you know. Armor, Mail, Ravager. Now, see, unfortunately, there is no Ravager chest piece in here. And then if we go 33 to 39, oh, there's really no chest piece. Oh, well. Oh, the other thing, too, you want to look for is miscellaneous neck. And the medallion of the Grand Marshal is something I always look for, which is a really good tanking medallion. Don't see it. Gazlo's Charm is pretty good. And of course, trinket-wise, I actually got lucky and got the 6 demon bag for 6 gold, which I think is pretty much a steal. The reason I like the 6 demon bag, I talked about it earlier, is the reason I like the 6 demon bag so much is because it's just great for pulling. You know, it gives you another option for pulling. And of course, as an engineer like I am, I make a lot of dynamite and different things that I can use for pulling. When you're in dungeons and stuff, you want to be able to pull at range. So being able to throw a stick of dynamite or use my 6 demon bag, which typically will throw like a frostbolt or a fireball or something. Those are just great ways to pull mobs to you. So they come in really, really, really useful. You know, I didn't look at was by a really good back item. Let's do. What's this one? Oof, it's like Hate Lunatics and Spirit. No, sir. That's kind of an interesting look. That almost looks like something you'd see in a later version of World of Warcraft, doesn't it? That doesn't look like something that was in Classic. That's weird. And then Khan's Cloak's actually a pretty good cloak because it's got the stamina strength. Yeah, this is one that I actually for 99 silver. That's not bad. Plus 6 defense. It's not bad. It's hard to find good cloaks. I mean, one with just pure defense is not really bad. I really gotta go now. Now I'm just procrastinating. Yeah, champ. The 16 bag is nice. I mean, I'd say like 6 times out of 10, you're either gonna get a fireball or a frostbolt coming out of it. But then sometimes it'll sheep your target. Sometimes it'll sheep you. And then the other things that'll happen is sometimes it summons a Fell Hunter, which when you're solo grinding, a Fell Hunter is great. It does pretty good damage and it stays up a while. So summoning the Fell Hunter is pretty nice. The first time that happened, it freaked me out like 3 years ago. I was like, what the fuck? Where'd that Fell Hunter? I thought it was like a monster was attacking me, and it was actually my Fell Hunter. I'm trying to think what the other things it does. Summon Fell Hunter, sheep people, fire, frostbolt, fireball. I'm sure there's probably a few other things, but that's most of them. All right, guys, have a good night, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.